Alright. Good afternoon. Let's see. Today there was a meeting down at the Williamsport Police Department. Before the Chamber of Commerce. And they did this before back in 1980. A bunch of people got together who had sealed records. And supposedly there were some police, judges, pastors, the Business Chamber of Commerce, Hope Enterprise, Avril Lavigne, and whatnot. And they go in and they read this paper off, and they read it all off all together. And what is it? They say it's the Oath of the Knights. That's what they're saying it is. But I gotta laugh, because there is no paper that says Oath of the Knights over in Britain. That's the funny part. But anyway, let me tell you guys. Let me tell the Williamsport Police Department, anyone that was there today legally, what you just did to yourself. Because now I'm going to tell you to cease and desist all activities of such before that of an heir and a king, because I did not decree nor order anything like that for you guys to do that for. Therefore, whatever you guys just did, trying to upset the establishment of certain things, so you can gain power or try to gain something over something, that you erase power, over someone, over a land, over a monarch, or any of that stuff. You guys it ain't happening. Because I know a lot of those people in there were sealed up records from like Cumming Engines, to the Friends of the Court, to the Chamber of Commerce, to the Williamsport Police Department. I've seen all your faces. I've ran your backgrounds against you, unsealed your records to check to see what the problem of it is, and a lot of you got records. In this country's terminology, felonies. So the better question of it is, it doesn't matter if expungement, only the person that can expunge your criminal record, once it's established, even though this is only a business government, once it's established and once someone puts it against you, especially if they try to, use books against other people, especially the business law book, because I just don't deal with you in death. I deal with you in the living as well. When you guys oath into this stuff, it can't be broken. Especially the wordings. If it's some of the wordings that they use with the Illuminati and the Templars, which is interesting because neither one of those had anything like that. But the church, the church will get you in trouble, because I know there's a pastor there as well today, and whatnot. And you guys keep saying in your minds that you keep doing this to keep the Bible inside the courtroom. Let me put it this way. Every time you tell a person to raise their right hand and swear before that Bible, let me put it this way, you just probably killed another infant, a child, a kid, a teenager, out there on the street. So you guys aren't doing anyone justice. Okay, right now you might as well just take yourselves down to Lycoming County prison in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and throw yourselves in. He's legally under this, even under the government of the United States, which is still, the laws have not been changed. You can run every business president through the White House, it will not change. You're also under oceanic law. Because this is not a solid planet with wells of water underneath, confers to oceanic law. So therefore, if you say you're a captain and you've never been on a boat, then more than likely you ain't a captain, because captains don't belong on ships. No one can figure this out because Avril Lavigne was asking me all these questions. I was like, I ain't answering your questions because I know where you're going with that. Once again, all that, what they call occult practice out there in California. Now, let me put it this way. If you all have wedding bands on right now and you are married, I mean, you are married. You went before the justice of the peace. You handed a little piece of paper in before the justice of the peace. And you signed up and married whoever. Especially, you know, with some of these other states. And this just doesn't refer to just Pennsylvania. All right. Some of these other states and countries and whatnot. The law back in 1878 states that no one before a monarch or delirious monarch, no one before an air king or a dictator or a leader can take an oath under law for this has been banished unto all people and all things and all properties, government establishments, lands and planets, for it is problematic, for thus it murders, and it was proven by law before an heir and a king that what you guys just did murders. So I'm gonna see about getting all your names, and I'm gonna fill out a little piece of paper that says to cease and desist. And if you don't cease and desist, then I'm gonna bring you up on murder charges, because it's like signing yourself up for murder. And since a lot of you guys have been there 38 years, this is gonna be a slam dunk case. I don't even need to take it before any judge. I just need to sign you guys off. Anyway, let's get back to the oath that you took before all things. One, there can't be a female even with the one I think you took. But anyway, as far as law, you broke the law, because now the police station became attached to the Chamber of Commerce, which it ain't allowed. It ain't allowed to be attached to Hope Enterprise. It ain't allowed to be attached to the church. So therefore, being that of neutral and through neutrality in a police environment, a judicial environment, you guys have broken all you judicial laws and all of that of laws that regulate police. Therefore, beyond that of those laws you broke, if you were married, you just became you just committed idolatry. Everyone in that room, when you do that and you oath and you all say it together and everything, and let's say there's 60 people in that room, that's 60 idolatries right in a row. I mean, you guys couldn't have made me smile any more bigger than I am smiling. But I'm actually a little bit pissed right now, because you see, that doesn't go against me, because you guys did a stupid act. That goes against you. Trust me. Why do you think gravestones are in those cemeteries? It's not for my purpose. They're to keep people down who are not worthy of life. Anyway, have a good day. If you knew how to bury yourself, you would realize, dig a 6-foot hole, throw the guy in or girl in, and bury him. Anyway, good day. Bye. Stop breaking the freaking law and wearing a badge and trying to say you're someone.